Mail order dentures. Has anyone that's watching this video gotten mail order dentures? I'm just trying to figure out the process of mail order dentures and if they work. So if you have gotten mail order dentures, please comment or send me a message if you don't want to comment publicly, because I just don't understand how they work, and I'm trying to understand how they work. And I'm not talking about the thermoplastic kits you can buy. I'm talking about these, I don't even want to call them companies, but I guess some of them are companies that say they can make your dentures via mail back and forth. And there are 3 of them that I know of. There might be more, but the ones that I have looked into, I'm not going to say their names, I'll just use their initials, are RK, JDL, and DB. And I'm just trying to find out this information for myself, because I myself have looked into some of these companies and some seem kind of sketchy. And I watch their videos, and basically I just don't understand. I know what state they are in, and I just don't see how it can be legal, because dentures in some states are regulated by the ADA in the state, and denturists can only practice in some states. So I'm just wondering how some of this can even be legal. RK, that person, when you go to buy the dentures, that's even sketchy. They seem to just be selling off-the-shelf dentures, but in reality, you are purchasing a custom denture, but they don't advertise it as that. It's just odd. And I just don't understand how this process works. So that's why I'm reaching out to everybody to see if they have used any of these companies. And if you have, you'll understand the initials. And I'm trying to get this information for myself, because is this a new wave of denturism that is going to take over? Or is this just going to be a fly-by-night thing and something bad is going to happen? I don't know. And for me, because I've had my dentures a while, I don't understand how you can do this by mail, because you have to have a bite registration. You have to have measurements done, or at least I did when I got my dentures. And it's a more complicated process than just taking an impression, making a plaster mold of it, and mailing it to somebody. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this process, and I need to know if others have done this and if it's been successful. But for first-time denture wearers, I just can't see how this works. And I could be wrong. Don't say I'm out there knocking these mail order denture places. I could be wrong. I'm just trying to understand, and that's why I'm asking. And as far as RK and JDL go, there are dedicated Book of Faces groups that have nothing good to say about them. And I've also done a Better Business Bureau research, and a lot of people aren't saying good things about mail order dentures. So that's why I'm asking. I just want to understand the process. And what's the cost of these? They keep changing their prices, so I can't get a good grip on what the actual cost is. And like JDL, everything's a separate price, which is confusing. And who has to pay for postage back and forth all these times? I'm just trying to understand it. And I want to understand it. I don't want to be negative about it. Like the DB brand, I've seen some good videos about them, but I've also seen some bad videos about them. And the DB brand seems to be working with a dentist, and I have reached out to all 3 of those companies, and I got one response back, and the grammar in the email, I couldn't understand it. I didn't know what they were trying to say. It was confusing, so I never wrote back. And another, the DB brand, I did email them, and I got one email back, but then that was it. It was silence. They never answered another of my emails. And the RK brand, the email I sent, they did send me back another email, but again, it was sketchy about how they wanted it known that I wasn't buying custom dentures, that I was buying off-the-shelf dentures. But then in the next paragraph, they explained how to order the dentures and how to pick out tooth color and stuff. So I don't know, just sketchy, sketchy, sketchy on all levels. So for my own peace of mind, I would like to know if anybody has gotten these mail order dentures. Please comment down below or send me a message, and please let me know if they worked. Thanks.